up, fam? I am. Welcome back to the show, players. I'm the host with the most in this place, Mr. Governor 420. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you guys what's going on with the situation with inflation. So let me go ahead and tell you guys what's going down. In 2001, George W. Bush signed some fucking tax cuts into effect, like in June. 9/11 happened in September. You know what happened? Halliburton, a company I believe the vice president used to work for, Dick Cheney's bitch ass, got all kinds of government contracts, and the money bubble just burst. And they were stealing and taking all kinds of money from the American taxpayer for those wars. Now you fast forward to today's time, Donald Trump, 2017 or 18, I believe. Tax cuts for the wealthy. What happens after that? COVID-19. His tax cuts taken into effect during the pandemic. What happens during the pandemic? These people get a bailout. You get measly $1,200 stimulus check. Large corporations get a large fucking bailout from the taxpayer. Billions of dollars, millions of dollars to large corporations. What the Republican sex slave demon tell you to do? Get your ass back to work, bitch. Man the fuck up. A lot of you die. Don't worry about it. As long as Jeffrey Bezos gets more money in his pocket, is the Republican Christian fucking model player. So here's the thing. The Republican corporate sex slave demon went back to work, right? And then the fucking corporations raised the prices on every fucking thing, including housing. Why housing? If you talk to a lot of realtors in different fucking states, they'll all tell you the same shit. A lot of corporations came in and all of a sudden bought up a bunch of fucking houses and a bunch of fucking land and raised the prices on everything. I wonder why. Where did they get all that fucking wealth to buy up all these fucking houses and all this land during the pandemic? Well, the Republican corporate sex slave demon, known as Republican Christians, gave them all kinds of tax cuts, gave them extra wealth to buy up all these houses and this land. The sad thing is you know where these houses and land came from? The dead Americans. Now, if you think about it as a plan that they planned out, it's a good plan. The tax cuts, the pandemic. For instance, if you are a Wall Street guy or a gambler, and you have a feeling that you're about to win big, you place a big bet, right? Those tax cuts were Republicans' big bet, and they won big fucking time. They're making quadruple what they would have made before the pandemic even fucking happened, okay? They're making a shit ton of money right now and fucking you guys over. And these corporations are buying up all kinds of land and houses with the extra money that Republican Christians gave them. And Jeffrey Bezos bought a rocket ship. So go ahead and pat your Republican Christian on the back and tell them good fucking job for everything they are doing. Now, what happened next? Well, climate change is real. The world is baking all across the motherfucking planet from different countries, and a lot of wealthy individuals to the middle class individuals are getting affected by the climate everywhere. Now the scientists are saying it's because of oil. Well, the corporate demons who run the oil companies are Republican Christians and the Russian Christians. They're the main motherfucking sources, and Saudi Arabia, right? Well, you think these people are just gonna stop all that fucking wealth coming in? They're gonna let you design something to use to make your cars move besides their fucking oil and gas? Nah. So here's the thing, folks. They can keep the oil and gas. All they have to do is do what humans have been doing for a fucking millennia. They have to make a human sacrifice player to the Mother Earth. Just as it was in the ancient fucking Aztecan times, or Roman times, whatever time you want to fucking call it. Humans who were at the top of the pyramid always had to fucking make human sacrifices, right? Same thing now. The elite class are collecting a shit ton of wealth. So when the war does pop off, they're gonna buy up all kinds of shit from the treasure trove of money that you've been stacking up for them. That they've been saving overseas and shit. Then once a lot of you die, well, they're gonna come in and fix up all kinds of shit and stamp their fucking name all over it. At least that's what the plan is. But one of them, because since they're all greedy, those at the top, during this big ass war, they might start betraying each other, trying to become king of every fucking thing. Now, I hope to God what I'm saying ain't fucking true. What I'm saying is just bullshit, and I'm just talking out of my fucking ass, player. But what if I'm saying it's true? Well, you better have a good time right now, no matter where you are, because shit's gonna get really exciting for everybody on the fucking planet. Now, if you want to get biblical about this shit, the Bible, the Bible, the book of God, right, said at the end, when the big motherfucking shit happens, his church will basically turn against Christ, basically become the devil. The devil will control his church. And if you look at a church where they at right now, so biblically everything's in place. His Christians are greedy, evil, lying pieces of shit. Most of them play. I haven't seen a fucking holier than thou Christian in a minute. So biblically everything's in place. The climate is in place. Scientifically, everything is in place in the proper order for world annihilation, because the population has to be decreased. COVID-19 wasn't enough, and those at the top know that shit. How many motherfuckers gotta get taken out? I don't know the number. I'm not that kind of scientist, mathematician, but if there's a scientist, mathematician out there who knows the exact number of human population to keep the climate in check, please reveal that number, because that's probably the number that these motherfuckers are going to be shooting for. All I gotta say is I'm gonna go get my motherfucking smoke on before the shit goes down. Or maybe not. Or maybe so. I don't fucking know. All I know is I'm gonna be high as fuck, baby. And weed seeds in my pocket and edibles in my system. Equal shit.